the Visual and Performing Arts Coordinator for the City School District. I am here with our 10 traveling music teachers and our new academic coach. You know him because he was your music teacher last year, Mr. Holcomb. He is our new academic coach. Give him a hand. Yes. We are here for Music in Our Schools Week, and this is about learning, boys and girls, all of the instruments of the orchestra that you can choose to play here. The BCSD just invested $1.3 million in its arts program. Isn't that wonderful news? Let's give a round of applause to the district. Music lessons make a difference on the pathway to learning. We know two things about you if you choose to play a musical instrument. We know, first of all, you will become a better citizen because you will learn more skill at how other kids are more important than you, how others are more important, how working as a team is going to make the world a better place. You're going to learn teamwork and cooperation, all those things. We also know, though, that you're smarter when you play an instrument. We know from brain research that you score better on test scores, you learn better, all those things. For that reason, the Bakersfield City School District has an instructional program in music that is implemented throughout the school day. And your music lessons with Mr. Olmos will happen on the days he's assigned here throughout the school day, and he'll be telling you about that in a little bit. It's very exciting. Our school board, our superintendent support the music program full-heartedly, and it's just great that you get to participate here. Well, without any further ado, we're going to get our assembly started. And by the way, this is not a concert. You're going to be actively involved, so keep your eyes up here. Have a great time. Would you please welcome Mr. Zelinka.
Good morning, everyone. We'd like to start off this morning with a song for the third graders. As a third grader, you're going to learn to play the flutophone this year, and you get to sing also in flutophone class. And we're going to sing a lot of songs today about animals. This first one is about a dog called Bingo. We'll sing it for you, and then maybe you'll sing along. Along with us. Here we go.
There was a farmer had a dog and Bingo was his name. B-I-N-G-O, 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 and Bingo was his name.
Okay, now we're going to sing it the traditional way. Each time we sing the song, we're going to take away one of the letters of the word bingo. And you clap instead of saying that letter. Here we go. And...
Next, we're going to introduce our first family of instruments called the woodwind family. We have in the woodwind family the saxophones, both tenor and alto. We have the clarinet, and we have the flutes. The next piece we'll be playing is called Baby Elephant Walk, featuring a lot of flutes.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay, next we're going to ask you to participate with us and wake you up here at Eisler School. So I'd like everybody to stand up, please. And we have some motions we want you to do this next song. So first you have to make your beats, your wings, your waddles, and 4 claps. And you are going to join us today in the chicken dance.
Give yourself another hand for that. Very good. Everybody look what I'm holding here. What is this called? Absolutely right. It's one of the instruments from the string family. At Eisler School, we have purchased more instruments, including the next instrument I'm going to show you, which is the cello. Everybody say cello. And say string bass. And we have purchased more more of these. If you like larger instruments to play, they will be here available at Ice for School. Our next song involves another animal. This is called The Lion Sleeps Tonight.
All these wonderful instruments that you students here at Ice for School can play this year. Isn't that great? The next family I'm going to introduce is called the Brass Family. And in the Brass Family, we have the triumphant trumpets. And we have the sensational slide trombone. And for the first time ever here at Ice for School, the euphoric euphonium. We're going to play a selection called Gorillas on the Run.
that a cool instrument? Yes, me too. We're now going to feature all of the large instruments, such as the euphonium, the trombone, the cello, and the string bass. These are the bigger instruments that sound dark and deep and beautiful. Just the most beautiful sounding instruments of the orchestra, no doubt about it. Much more beautiful than any other instruments. The low voices of the orchestra. On this next selection, and there is a surprise visitor you're going to see come onto stage, so keep your eyes open.
The next family of instruments that we're going to feature is the percussion family. And if you learn a percussion instrument here at Eisler School, you will start out by learning the orchestra bells, which Mr. Olmos is going to demonstrate for us on this next song. And we hope you enjoy it. It's called Yellow Birds.
Hello, Eisler School. My name is Mr. Olmos, and I am very, very excited to be your new music teacher here. Just a few things that I would like to talk to you about right now is if you want to play any of the instruments that you see here on stage, what I need you to do is have your parents call the school to set up an appointment with me. Teachers, I already put some letters in your mailboxes. If you can get these to the students by the end of the day, I would greatly appreciate that. Now, if you played an instrument with Mr. Holcomb last year, what we're going to do is that we're going to have a returning music student meeting this Friday, right after lunch at 12:55. So I really look forward to meeting all of you then, and then we'll discuss more what is it that we're going to do to get you going in music. Now, this next song that we are going to play is just our way of reminding you to have your parents call the school to sign up.
Before we conclude today's program, I'd like to remind you that you don't have to just stick to the status quo. All of your dreams have no limitations, so it's time to make them all come true. You can do anything you want to do. You don't have to just be the playmaker dude or freaky math girl. You can sing in Glee Club, participate in oral language or academic pentathlon, and play an instrument as well. And to remind you of this, we have a special treat today. Straight from the world tour and the premiere of High School Musical 2, it's Gabriella and Troy, along with the kids from East Side. Let's put it together for the Wildcats. And feel free to sing along. Feel free to sing along. Get to it, time to show the world. Wildcats, sing along. Yeah, you got it going on. Wildcats in the house. Everybody say it now. Wildcats everywhere. Wave your hands.